Ew. Alrighty. Let's see what we've got. Make sure we're actually live. It's hard to tell. There it is. Okay. Alright. Whoa, why am I so overweight? Oh, that'd be why. Do you happen... Whoa. Okay, apparently there was a glitch in the carry weight. I feel bad about betraying Brynjol.
May the gods... Did he now? Huh. The man is persistent, I'll give him that. I suppose it's time I give him an answer. Proventus, what do you make of all this? If Ulfric were to attack Whiterun...
As in all things, Lord, caution. I urge us to wait and see.
Pray wait.
I'm of a mind with Irileth. It's time to act.
You plan to march on Windhelm?
I'm not a fool, Proventus. I mean it's time to challenge Ulfric to face me as a man. Or march his stormcloaks up to the gates.
He'll do no such thing. A dagger in the back is all you could expect.
He was rather straightforward with Torrig.
Torrig? He simply walked up to the boy and murdered him.
That boy was High King of Skyrim.
I'm not the High King. But neither am I a boy. If Ulfric wants to challenge my rule in the old way, let him. Though I suspect he'll prefer to send his stormcloaks to do it for him.
True. He's already proven his personal strength. Now he seeks to prove his armies.
Then might I urge you to consider General Tullius's request? I mean, if you are bent on offending Jarl Ulfric.
Ulfric is the one who has offended. But Proventus has a point. Ulfric has made it clear. In his mind, to refuse his claim is to side with the Empire.
The Empire?
What harm is there in letting a few legionnaires die in place of your own men?
It seems cowardly.
Was it cowardly then to accept the white gold concordat?
This again. That was different. Was I given a chance to object to the terms of the treaty? No. The Jarls weren't asked. We were told. And we had to like it.
The chests of gold didn't hurt.
Damn it! This isn't about gold!
It's time to decide.
Lord, wait. Let us see if Ulfric is serious.
Oh, he's serious. But
Wish we
so
could
am I.
persuade him.
Finally.
So about this axe. You can return this axe to our friend. The esteemed Jarl of Windhelm has my answer. Make sure he gets it. Proventus, bring me my pen.
Alright, that's on you, big dog.
Yes, General Tullius. I need to make a few things clear before I accept. Legionnaires.
Oh, that's right, we're doing hammers. Okay. Good old hammers. Should I walk there? I feel like I could walk there. It's best I don't. Dad. They said they didn't want it.
Damn Tullius. Then I was wrong about him. You're right, Galmar. I'm in no mood to joke. Whiterun is only a means to an end. Is any man ever ready to give the order that will mean the deaths of many? You're certain we're ready? Whiterun's army will no doubt be bolstered with legionnaires. And those walls around Whiterun are old. They still stand. I'm sure you could do it too. All right. This is it.
Boss, there's
Send the
nobody
word.
there.
A new day is dawning, and the sun rises over Whiterun. So it begins. Make haste to our camp in Whiterun. I want you on the front lines. I have a feeling about you. Your place is on that battlefield. I need you there. Fight well or die well. Talos be with you.
Thanks, big dog. I do need that healing potion. I think now I'm going to walk back to Whiterun. Mostly for the sole purpose of seeing what's out there since we started mobilizing. I'm gonna wait till morning though, it's way too dark. Where the hell are we? Where are the fishies? Could I just swim to Whiterun? Nope, that's a waterfall. And that lady that's supposed to be following me does not do a very good job of following me. What? I mean, you know it's a mare doing anything run when we get a text message in the middle of it.
Force Roda!
Thanks, boys. And hello to you too, Hammond. How are you? Coming right for us. You saw it coming.
Come along, no more stops.
Yes?
We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we
Don't
even
bother
going
me,
through
peasant.
this?
I've had a long
That's
journey
not
and
in the
paid too much
Empire
coin on
anyway.
these gifts to be late to Vittoria's wedding. Indeed. I told you.
What a dick. Guy was mean. I should have killed him, but why bother? Are we tripping about something?
The roads of Skyrim lead to many dangers. I welcome you. Take a look.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just not sure how long I'll be doing this. Probably until 1 or 2 my time, but figure it'd be good to. It'd be a good time for everybody. Anybody who stops in. Undium. Fishing. Gold. Is that alchemy? Oh, it's archery. Souls. What the hell? Reverent. Oh, silver ore. Alright, y'all have fun. Angie's Mill. Seems like a fishing camp. Good bit of experience here, perhaps. Oops, shit. Oh, wait, crabs have meat. Meat is important. It's like 90% of why I'm doing this. Legs in. See, more meat, more legs, brilliant. Ooh, this was a good idea. These might have been the best crabs that I've ever dealt with. Never seen them all consistently have legs and meat. Usually it's just a stupid bones. Oh, that's a fox, that's a fox.
You puny weakling.
Oh, that was nasty. See, what else did you have outside? Might as well explore this little cave then. Yeah, I knew you were at work. That's part of why I did this. Oh, good, it's a mine. I need to buy a house. I'm starting to lose inventory space. This is a crappy ass mine.
Huh? Thought I heard something.
Back at it again. Slap. I need to go find a place to store items so that I can start selling things again. I haven't figured out what house I want to settle down in, though. Might just build one of the houses. Build the one in Falkreath.
Is someone there?
No more! I
Well.
Someone there?
Corundiamore, that sucks. This is a coronium mine, then this was for nothing. Looking for iron. Oh, honey nut treat. Very useful. Very useful indeed.
Anybody there? Must have been nothing. Is someone there?
That guy was beefy.
Is someone there? I guess I was just
Oh man, it is so dark. Terrible.
Is someone there?
Victory or Sovngarde! Son of a... You picked up. Lost, friend. Give up while you still can.
Uh-oh, shit.
Oh well, must have run off.
I should have taken that more seriously.
Is someone there?
We'll go quick, since we know what to expect now. Oops, give me that, that, and that. Brilliant. Alright, keep going.
Is someone there?
Someone there?
Neither of those guys were worth looting last time. Oh no, not Captain B. The big beef.
Never should have come here.
Shit. Now I'm doing too loud. That's all.
You're a fool to fight me.
Okay. Things have gone from bad to terrible. Yep, this is not great. I just eat all my carrots, damn it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's all over. Oh no. Yep. Son of a bitch.
Oh well, must have run off.
I don't know why it's glitching out and saying that I'm over encumbered.
Is someone there?
There we go. Easy as. Yeah, Skyrim's the best. Alright, that other tool's gonna be mad about that too, so he's gonna be coming soon. Excuse me. I guess his buddy was not so keen on helping him.
Never should have come.
There you go. Ah! Oh my goodness. Okay.
Victory or
Jeez. These people. Cheese wheel, sliced cheese wheel, cheese wheel. Bread. Give me the cabbage. Salt pile for cooking. Don't need any of that. Literally cannot see anything. Dwarven mace, no thank you. And I guess there's no faster way out of here. Of course not. Weird. I don't like that. Alright, well. Time to leave. Apples. Yeah, it's easy enough to see out here. What a toilet, dude. This was not worth it. Super stupid. Alright. Back to continue a war with a city that I don't want to start a war with. Ew. Oh, it's like real life. Being unable to see because of the snow. Yuck. I'm making bad choices. Oh, give that to me. There you go. Give this to me too. Thank you. Oh, shit. Up. Down. Very good. Hello? Excuse me.
Never should have come here.
Did you see how high that sword went? Man, are you... I hate lockpicking. I don't remember what a silver hand is. Or if I should have been messing with them. Whatever. Jeez, everything expects you to have 60. Might as well save the points. This is lame. I'm gonna save the point.
You won't get the best of me!
Goodbye. Still don't remember who the silver hands are. Broke his neck. What an idiot. It is still a bad thing that I do not have anywhere to put any of my stuff. I think that'll be the next thing we start doing is, give me that. Hey, a silver sword. That'll be the next thing after we sack Whiterun, is to get a house, build a house, something. Ooh. soundtrack to this game has pretty much never been beaten. This must be the 100th time that that waterfall and mountain has beaten me. It took you long enough to get here. Thanks. Nerd.
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see?
I just
You're
killed
gonna
your
have to hand
best
over,
friend.
say, 200 gold if you want to use our road. Ha! Tough talk for someone who's about to have their guts spilled. You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Did I? You beast. Oh, that freaked me out. Stupid ass wolves. Oh, it's a rat. I couldn't pull my hammer in time. Oh, damn, that's a bear. The bear died in the trap? That's crazy. Oh, I got here as soon as I wanted to.
This is it, men! They say that our cause is false, and that we are nothing more than thieves, thugs, and murderers.
Well,
But no! We are far. We are craftsmen. We are sons and daughters of shopkeepers, maidservants, and soldiers. We are the sons and daughters of Skyrim! And we have come this far because our cause is true, because we fight as one, and because our hearts are bursting with anger.
anger.
What we do here today, we do for our country, for all the true nerds of Skyrim.
I'm a brat.
Whiterun's walls are tall, but they are old and crumbling, like the Empire whose legion lines them.
Here we go now.
You tear through them, and the Imperials behind them. If we can find a way to drop it, the city will be ours. Everyone on me! Let's show these Imperial milk drinkers what true Nords look like!
Jeez.
Ruda!
It didn't have to be like this.
You'll pay for that!
Ruda!
Oh, we got it. Oh, shit. Better hope I don't figure out how to get over here. Damn. Oh. Oh no.
Ruda!
Oh damn. Nothing's going right. What a pain. You gotta sit through all that again? Shit. What was I thinking?
This is it, man! It's false, and that we are nothing more
Oh
than thieves,
no, you gotta
thugs,
listen to
and
all this
murderers.
crap again.
We are craftsmen. We are sons and daughters of shopkeepers, maidservants, and soldiers. We are the sons and daughters of Skyrim. And we have come this far because our cause is true. Because we fight as one. And because our hearts are bursting with anger. What we do here today for all the true Lords of Skyrim. Whiterun's walls are tall, but they are old and crumbling, like the Empire whose legion lines them. They've barricades to block us, but we'll tear through them, and the Imperials behind them. Our objective is the drawbridge. If we can find a way to drop it, the city will be ours. Everyone on me! Let's show these Imperial milk drinkers true Nords look like!
Alright, definitely saving.
Ruda! This is what you want.
I can't. There we go.
Fus Roda!
Oh no!
Talos, my
I've had enough of you!
Roda!
Ugh. Any help would be nice. Huh. Did all that by myself.
This what you want?
Stay back, Lord.
I'll be damned if I let this rabble take my city without raising my own sword.
Protect
Never
the
should
Jarl
have
with
come.
your lives!
Roda!
Oh damn.
Come on!
Are you trying?
I never liked your attitude anyway. You're
Enough! That's enough. I surrender. I surrender. Peace! Everyone stand down. That's an order. Stand down! Vignar Greymane, your family was noticeably absent from the balls. Now I know why. Wouldn't the dagger in the back have sufficed?
You think this is personal? The Empire has no place in Skyrim. Not anymore.
No,
and
they don't.
You have no place in Whiterun anymore.
A convenient position to hold now. But mark my words, old man. In the days to come, Ulfric will spread his rebellion thin. And what then? We need the Empire as much as it needs us. We Nords are the Empire. Our blood built it. Our blood sustains it. You, of all people, should know that.
Yeah.
This was my empire. I'd be able to worship whoever I damn well pleased. You wish to see an empire without Talos? Without its soul? We should be fighting those witch elves, not bending knee to them.
What happened?
The Emperor's nothing more
What
than a
happened?
puppet of Thalmor. Skyrim needs a high
What
king.
do you mean
who
what
will
happened,
fight
dude?
forever.
There's a war.
Whiterun
What
needs
happened?
a Jarl who will do the same.
What happened?
Tell me, Vignar, was all this worth it? How many of those corpses lining our streets wear the faces of men who once called you friend? What about their families?
Enough! Both of you! There is a burning city out there that needs a government. He's right. Galmar, come. Let us restore order.
This isn't over. You hear me, you old fool? This isn't over. And you, a Stormcloak. I thought better of you. You'll all come to regret this day.
Get over to Vendel.
Yeah, I'm not. I hate that, but I'm playing a hillbilly, so we're doing the hillbilly thing. Can't remember if I have the mod that lets everybody rebuild after the war. If not, I'm going to install it. I think it's called Aftermath or something like that. Just, I hate ousting Brynjol. But I never do it in any of the other playthroughs. So.
The Empire thinks it holds Valkyrie from us, but the souls of Skyrim's bravest are buried there and will fill our hearts and strengthen our blades. I'm not sure why Tullius is wasting his time trying to Soon enough, we will march on Solitude. We're fighting because we're done bleeding for an empire that won't bleed for us.
Hello?
Soon enough, we will march on Solitude. And on that day, my father, when finally clamoring the throne of Isgomor, the throne, Tullius has camps and the Imperials have already dug into Whiterun. We're wrested from them soon enough.
Does he not know?
Central position is key. The Empire's ravenous hunger for Skyrim silver makes them fierce. But rest assured, the Imperials have already dug into Whiterun.
Am I locked out of this?
I want you to say.
I still don't know why there's battle music either. Something's wrong.
Message into our
And the message, sir?
I'm diverting Gar and Hadring's men to join. We should take Yarmarch.
Of course.
It'll be an important pressure point on the Imperium.
What the fuck?
We should take Yarmarch. Tullius has camps, not in any my shot. However, it was my sword. I killed Torek to prove our wretched condition. Indeed, but the moot has not yet met to name her high. There hasn't been a for too long. It's time we had a real High King. The Empire thinks it holds Valkyrie from us, but the souls of Sky. Tullius has camps in the Pale.
Hello? Okay. We're gonna try to reload. I don't know what's going on.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old folk.
It's no secret they aren't.
Might consider joining us.
Why is everybody shouting? Holy shit, shut up.
The Empire thinks it holds Valkyrie from us, but the souls of Skyrim's bravest are buried there and will fill our hearts and strengthen our blade.
I think the Civil War quest is screwed. And also, why is the music still on battle music? Is the whole run screwed? I think this playthrough is broken.
The Empire thinks it holds Valkyrie from us.
I have to literally leave as far away from the city as I possibly can and then come back. Apparently this is a very common glitch. You know what that means? We're gonna go buy a property then. To hell with all this. Something happening?
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
That's all you've got? Victory is your...
A prisoner escaped? Jarl. Jarl. Mr. Jarl, it's dark everywhere.
Stay sharp.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around.
We can't
Come and see me again.
Damn stupid.
Be careful.
Well, the battle music still hasn't ended, so I don't know what to do about this. Alright.
Falkreath Cemetery reminds us that war is not new.
Where's the guy that you buy property from? Hello?
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around. Yes, what is it that you want?
You.
I'm the steward here. I serve under Jarl Sidgir and Jarl Den. Yes, it's a fine property. Well watered, plentiful stands of timber, beautiful view. You won't regret it. Follow the road east from Falkreath, then north at the crossroads. Turn left, just... Sidgir can sometimes act too quickly, but... does listen to Helvard and...
I really wish that the combat music would stop. This is really irritating the hell out of me. Alright, I'm turning off the music because if I have to sit, genuinely if I have to sit here and listen to this, I'm going to get a headache. I don't have any nails. There we go. Oh no! Because of instant mine, I have 4,000 stone. Shit! Oh, where's my clay deposit? Okay, we gotta... Oop. I think the batteries just died. Okay. Hopefully I can turn the music back on without it being combat music soon. The same repetitive, god-awful noises. Yep, the batteries were dead. Oh, the game crashed. Sick. That's what you want to see. I don't know why that happened. Oh well.
I'm the steward here. I serve under Jarl Sidgeir and Jarl...
The hell?
Sidgeir can sometimes act quickly, but he does listen to Helvard and I.
Yes, my Thane. Do you need something?
For Falkreath and I, this is just one more war in a long...
Gone then.
I'm the steward here. I serve under Jarl Sidgeir and Jarl...
Trucker, you know you can just jump on Discord, right? If you're free. Yeah, let's try to end this. Put the damn... Still combat. This is great.
Tullius has camps in the Pale.
It still didn't work.
The Empire still underestimates the force of our cause.
Yeah, I think that the Civil War quest is completely screwed. I don't know how to fix this. I might not be able to do this anymore. Oh, do I have to go talk to Balgruuf first? Son of a bitch. Well, I can't even go back to Whiterun. This is such a pain.
Huh?
Bunch of ridiculous bullshit. Oh, man.
You should be talking to my steward.
Ugh.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf.
What
as
is
steward.
happening?
Quickly now, or would you prefer I let Whiterun fall to the mutual for centuries? In exchange, the people of Cyrodiil, knowing their northern border is guarded.
Guys. it's completely broken. Okay, hold on. God's sake. This sucks, dude. I'm starting to get annoyed.
Fus Ruda! Kill you!
Need to hide and heal.
Fus Ruda!
Gods. No.
Where'd you come? Die, dog!
Call yourself a warrior?
Fus Ruda! Oh!
Ow. Ow. Die. Ah, these damn invincible barriers.
You call yourself a warrior?
Jarl Balgruuf the Great. Stay back, Lord.
I'll be damned if I let this rabble take my city without raising my own sword.
Never
Fus
shall come.
Ruda!
Oh my goodness, I'm screwed. Help.
Pay for that! That's enough. I surrender. I surrender. Peace! Everyone stand down. That's an order. Stand down!
Algrove!
Fignar Greymane. Your family was noticeably absent from the walls. Now I know why. Wouldn't the dagger in the back have sufficed?
You think this is personal? The Empire has no place in Skyrim. Not anymore. And you have no place in Whiterun anymore.
A convenient position.
You betray me, Rhea.
But mark my words, old man. In the days to come, Ulfric will spread his rebellion thin. And what then? We need the Empire as much as it needs us. We Nords are the Empire. Our blood built it. Our blood sustains it. You, of all people, should know that.
If this was my empire, I'd be able to worship whoever I damned well pleased. Wish to see an empire without Talos? Without its soul? We should be fighting those witch elves.
What happened? What happened?
We need them. The Emperor's nothing more than a puppet of the
What
Thought.
happened?
Skyrim needs a High King who will fight for her. And Whiterun needs a Jarl who will do the same.
Tell me, Vignar, was all this worth it? How many of those corpses lining our streets wear the faces of men who once called you friend? What about their families?
They're dead.
Enough! Both of you! There is a burning city out there that needs a government. He's right. Galmar, come. Let us restore order.
This isn't over. You hear me, you old fool? This isn't over. And you, a Stormcloak. I thought better of you. You'll all come to regret this day.
Boss, I came in here wearing a bear head. You thought that I had any kind of clue what was going on?
They will sing stories of this day. They will sing stories of this day. Get over to Vendel. Tell Ulfric of our victory.
Got him. Nobody's come and pick any of this stuff up. This place is wildly irresponsible. I'm supposed to keep walking until the orange is gone. This sucks, dude. Look at this. Fire. Place looks like crap. People are sad. don't know why I need to head to Riverwood.
What a waste.
This guy's still here? Alright, I need to reread. Where is... Okay, so why Whiterun? So I left the area, yada yada. So I have to wait until the orange in the sky has disappeared until I can fast travel somewhere again. What the fuck? The orange in the sky is not going away.
Are you tolerating stand-ins?
What do you mean tolerating stand-ins?
Well, can I just listen? I'm driving now, so I can't watch stream.
Yeah.
So when you say the orange, do you mean the big burning one, or is it like a
hue in
good
the
old
sky?
Bethesda glitch? There's an actual orange just floating.
It's supposed to be like it's the hue in the sky because of the Battle of Whiterun, and they told me to keep walking south towards Riverrun or Riverwood until it went away, and it still has not gone away.
Hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna fast travel anyway. I've done the best that I can. If this doesn't fix it, then I'm gonna
reboot.
I'm gonna have to restart almost everything that I've done this whole stream.
Well, that won't be nice. I hope the weather up by you has been less
These pocketed men in the rift. It's dangerous having Imperial
crazy than it has
Tullius.
by where I'm at.
I'm not sure why Tullius is wasting his time trying to think.
Day before yesterday, it was like 10 degrees. Yesterday, it was like 20 at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then 51 by like 3 in the afternoon, and then it got down into the singles last night.
No, the weather sucks here.
Now it's 1 degree off of being 50 again. It's like, you're going to kill me, Mother Nature. Please stop. There's only so much lung material I can hack up in a given day.
Yeah, shit. I have to go way back back in time.
Oh no.
Because the quests are completely broken for the whatever the fuck it's called. Nope, that was the wrong one.
Probably not gonna know or remember who I'm talking about, but before I started driving, I heard a character talking, and I was like, why does that guy sound like Pete from the Disney cartoons?
Well, I have.
There's one guy that said a couple of different things, and it's like, okay, that sounds an awful lot like, you know, Pete, neighbor of Goofy, dad of PJ.
Yeah,
And it just sounded an awful lot like him.
I don't even know who you're referring to, so I wouldn't even be able to help you out.
What, Pete or the character in the game?
Pete.
You know who Pete is?
No.
Wow.
I didn't have nothing. I was poor. I was a poor kid.
I mean, I'm not criticizing. I'm just like, okay. That's actually fair because one, he was a bigger character in the first Goofy movie.
Oh, okay. The Goofy movie. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen the Goofy movie.
And then he was a much, much, much more involved character in the TV show The Goof Troop.
That I have not seen.
Well, that was a 90s kid Disney staple. But I can't remember. I want to say it's Jim Cummings, but I don't think that's right. Because believe it or not, the same voice actor that does the
I protect
the modern voice for Winnie the Pooh,
you won't regret it.
Does the voice for Pete.
I gotcha.
And I wanna say that's Jim Cummings, but I can't remember. He's one of those super hyper talented voice actors where you can hear him and you're like, wait a minute, is that? And then you're like, no, it can't be. Oh wait, holy crap, it is. Kind of like Alan Tudyk. I would say that for Mark Hamill, but as soon as I hear Mark Hamill, I'm like, yeah, that's Mark Hamill.
Yeah, Mark Hamill's pretty impossible not to hear. It's pretty rare that he does something that isn't at least vaguely similar to what he's already done. Which, I mean, there's plenty of voice actors like that, though, where it's like, you're not going to hire so-and-so... Like, you're not going to hire Keith David to voice somebody that you don't want sounding like Keith David.
No. There are some actors that are better for the screen. There are some actors that are better for the stage. And then there are some actors that just can't physically act worth a damn, but they can really voice emote. So they do voice work. But then you have the rare specimen that can do all three, and that's Alan Tudyk. Like the amount of stuff he's done where you're like, wait a minute, that was him. Yeah, it's crazy. Like King Candy in the first Wreck-It Ralph movie, that's Alan Tudyk.
Oh, I gotcha.
The chicken from Moana, Hey Hey, that's Alan Tudyk. The one robot in the new Superman movie that develops a personality, 4, I think is what his number was, that's Alan Tudyk. But then there's people that are really good physical actors that are surprisingly good at doing voice acting. Like Mick Foley.
Yeah, it is. I was shocked to hear how good Mick Foley was at acting.
Well,
I mean,
my favorite thing he's ever done that wasn't wrestling, like directly related, it's wrestling adjacent, simply because he decided to make a joke that the animators and the writers just said, yeah, that's hilarious, we're going with that. And it's when he played the boulder in Avatar The Last Airbender, because they really wanted like a wrestler to do that voice, and naturally they tried several people, and one of those people was The Rock. So Mick Foley agreed to it, and he's like, can I make a joke? And if y'all don't like it, y'all can not use it. And he's like, I want the character to be named the Boulder because I want to engage in a little shitlordery against my actual friend, Dwayne Johnson. Because Dwayne turned it down because he's a busy man.
Yeah.
Back then. So Mick Foley does it, and he refers to himself in the third person, just like The Rock used to do. Called himself the Boulder. And really hammed it up, just like, The Rock used to do. And I thought it was hilarious. A lot of people do. If there's one guy that's earned a peaceful retirement, it's Mick Foley.
Yeah,
there's only so much that the human body can take. and he's done a lot of it.
He's done, yeah. He's gone through things that people write books about being traumatized for going through, and he did it for fun, and then continued to torment himself.
He wrote a book about it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he wasn't complaining either. He was just a monster.
And what's crazy about that book is that it's no longer completely accurate. Because at the time that book was published, like, he still had like another decade of his career to go. And he had a lot more injuries, so the injury report on the back flap of the book isn't even accurate anymore because it's incomplete.
It's amazing that he made it in wrestling at all, because and they did everything in their power to try to bury him every chance that they could, and then he had some stupid gimmicks in like WCW, like the original Cactus Jack gimmick. They wouldn't let him do anything, even in WCW, so it wasn't even a Vince McMahon thing.
It was their insurance, the way he tells it. Like, when he started with the original WCW, he was just kind of middle of the road. He was, a jobber.
Yeah.
But then he left and he actually, did stuff in the Japanese circuit. And that's how he met some other guys, Terry Funk included. And that's when, you know, the hardcore legend Cactus Jack came around. And then there was, you know, Japanese deathmatch Cactus Jack. I want one of those shirts so bad, but the few that have survived the decades in between, people are holding on to them because they're worth a lot of money.
I would love to just get a Cactus Jack shirt. I've always been a huge Mick Foley fan, much to the disappointment of my dad. My dad hated Mick Foley. I thought he was brilliant.
Well, see, like, that's the thing with Mick Foley. A lot of people either love him or hate him. And what's funny about that, to me specifically, which version of him do you want to hate? Because Cactus Jack is easily the best one.
Yeah, he's the best.
If you're into hardcore, no holds barred, falls count anywhere, holy crap, is that a bat wrapped in barbed wire? You know, 2 decades before Negan was even a character. Cactus Jack is your guy. But if you want the easily the least popular of his 3, you know, alts. If you want the guy who's all slick and very D&D bard-like, you want Dude Love.
Dude Love is my least favorite, and it's not even because I don't like Dude Love. It's the reason behind Dude Love is awesome. He broke his back, so he just wanted a character to relax. And he still took nasty bumps as Dude Love. His back was still broken.
That was a character that he created kind of sort of with Vince's help and permission to just be, hey, I'm recovering, but I don't want to be removed from the roster because, hey, I need the money. But then we get to his most popular alt, Mankind. And the evolution of Mankind is one of those that really shouldn't have worked, but it did type things. You know, it'll be studied eventually. Because he started out as just this freak who hung out in the boiler room of every single place they went to. That was how he was always, announced. Because he was, quote unquote, origins unknown, name unknown. He just goes by Mankind. Then they started coming up with more back lore for the character. And Paul Bearer was involved at one point. And then there was some kind of rivalry between him and Undertaker for a while. But then stuff really started taking off when he started wearing the white button-up and the tie. Because that's when the rivalry with The Rock really took off.
Yeah.
Because he won, and Mick Foley period won his first heavyweight against The Rock as Mankind. No, he won a couple after that. But it was always as Mankind. But then slowly over time, they wanted to do this tag team thing. So the whole joke became Mankind pestering the living shit out of Vince McMahon to try to let him talk with The Rock to see if The Rock was interested in doing a tag team bit. And then finally, the whole gag went far enough and people really started actually wanting to see if that could even happen. And that's when I think it was corporate Mankind came around, when he actually like wore a brand new crisp white button up. He even bleached Mr. Sacco to make him look more presentable. And then he and The Rock tagged up for the Rock'em Sock'em connection, which that was hilarious for as long as that lasted.
This is none of your concern, citizen.
See, like, one of the things that helped Mankind / Mick Foley so much was all his like greatest stuff was during the Attitude Era. But what detracted from Mankind the most was it was during the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
And who was the king of WWF / WWE during the Attitude Era?
That was Stone Cold.
You're not supposed to be.
You're not supposed to be in here.
And Stone Cold and Mankind never really did anything other than Stone Cold helped Mankind win his first heavyweight. Because, you know, Stone Cold came down to the ring, hit The Rock in the head with a chair, pulled Mick's big ass on top of The Rock, and then the ref was like, oh damn, 1, 2, 3, yeah. And that was like an Attitude Era storyline where Vince McMahon fucking hated Mick Foley / Mankind. He was all in on The Rock being, you know, like the corporate heel.
This is none of your concern, citizen.
And The Rock was perfectly on brand to do it. People either loved him or hated him for it. Kind of the same way they had Triple H there for a while. Because you either loved him or you hated him.
Yeah, Triple H was always good.
My running gag for the time though was Stone Cold was the only big name that I liked. Like I liked all of the, you know, the undercard people. Mick Foley is my favorite, period. Then you had The Undertaker before the American Badass phase, which I didn't like.
I thought that was alright.
And then he went back to the old school / new variant of The Undertaker where same gear but less cartoony. Because you remember what his original stuff looked like.
Yeah.
Because like The Undertaker's original costume was a little cartoonish. Like even for wrestling, it was like, bruh. You're meaning to tell me that you're wearing like purplish gray boot covers with black pants and you're gonna come out with the edgiest trench coat to ever edgiest trench coat? And then they like over time fixed it. It was a different time back then, man. Back when you had the biggest what the hell moment in pretty much what they called modern wrestling history, and that was the Hogan heel turn.
This is none of your concern, citizen.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Hulk Hogan went from WCW and came over to well, no, it was during WCW that he went heel. But then when he came over to WWF / E at the time, he kind of played into it. But then he got hurt. as they are wont to do. And he came back from that injury, and he made a surprise appearance. But when he showed up, he wasn't in black and white anymore. He was in red and yellow.
Oh no.
But then we like a lot of the big names overshadowed some of the other really like actually talented dudes, you know, like the Hardcore Hollies. But then they also got overshadowed by the Hardys, so I was happy. Now this has been some time ago now, but I was
Move along.
What all those pops when he came out at the Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah.
Was it Royal Rumble?
Yeah, it was the Rumble.
Yeah, because he went out with, you know, he like retired because he's like, I can't wrestle anymore. But then he had like fusion surgery done on the bones in his neck, because he messed his neck up.
I'll have them hauled over right away.
And he recovered from that, and then the doc was like, look, you know, if you're very careful and you know, don't go falling on your head or your neck anymore, you should be okay. So they like kept that really close to the vest because, you know, they didn't want to ruin the surprise. So naturally, you know, beep, beep, you think you know me, and then the whole crowd loses its fucking mind. There was a moment when he comes out where you can see in his face, he's like, they still like me. They remember me, because this is like 7 or so years. And that's a long time in show business.
Yeah, it's a long damn time.
That's a long time to be absent from any kind of, you know, promotion. You know, yeah, they still talk about you occasionally, but you don't actually show up because you can't actually do anything physical because you might actually die. And then you have surgery, and then you have to heal up for a year or two. And then you finally get cleared, and you're like, okay, I can come back. And I have to give Vince all the due credit. He's an asshole. But he's an asshole who knows what'll make the crowd go crazy. Because the crowd went absolutely apeshit. Like, I think there's 4 theme songs that if they start playing, everybody just goes nuts.
Got some good pieces. Blades,
You know what I mean?
helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
One of them is Stone Cold, because the glass shattering just gets everybody, because most of the people who are fans now were fans then. And they know what that sound is. That means somebody's about to get their ass whipped. Triple H is always
Yes,
a
my Thane. Do you need something?
crowd favorite when his music
course,
plays.
Thane. How can
I know
I
it
be of
doesn't do
service?
anything anymore because he's more. He's more on the backstage side of things now. Because
Yeah,
he's got messed up. He's got a messed up back.
Who, Triple H?
Yeah.
His heart's destroyed.
Well, roids will do that to you.
How can I serve
So
you,
let's
my
see.
Thane?
You've got Stone Cold's entrance will do that. Triple H's will do that.
Lead on, my Thane.
The Rock's
I'm still
Rock's
here.
one from the late 90s, early 2000s will do it. But specifically, Mankind's Crash does that. Like every time you hear the tires screeching and then the car crashing, you know some good shit's about to happen. Speaking of which, that was one of my favorite things Mick ever did was when he pulled the fast one on Triple H. Now, obviously, Triple H knew what was going to happen, but this was way back in the day. They did a little gimmick where it was supposed to be Triple H versus Dude Love, but then Dude Love appeared on the Titantron, and he's like, you know, as much as I would love to come down there and kick your ass, it just ain't my kind of bag, baby. And then he like brings Mankind into the same room, so you know you've got two different vids that they've superimposed, and it's Dude Love talking to Mankind, Mankind talking to Dude Love. And then both of them are like, but I know exactly who would, fucking love to come down there and kick your ass. And Mankind's like, that's right, it's Cactus Jack. And then, Cactus Jack's music starts playing, which is Crash. And out walks Mick Foley as Cactus Jack. And if I remember correctly, he won that fight.
Yeah, he did.
Because it was a no holds barred falls count anywhere. Anything that ain't nailed or bolted down, you can use as a weapon. That's one of those moments that lives rent-free in the back of my head. The other one, the big one, is probably Mick Foley's most popular bump. You even want to call it a bump. And it's, getting thrown off the top of the first Hell in a Cell match to ever occur. And he lands on the not designed to break announcer's table. And JR is freaking the fuck out. Because that wasn't supposed to happen. Well, let me rephrase that. The Undertaker and Mankind knew it was going to happen. Nobody else did. So, and to hear Mick Foley tell the tale, the fact that the table wasn't one of the breakaway tables is actually what saved his ass. Because the breakaway table would have provided literally no stoppage. And he would have hit the very hard concrete instead of the not as hard but still hard wooden table. And then, madman that he was almost wheeled halfway up the ramp and then got off the stretcher went back to the ring, climbed back up the Hell in a Cell, and then got fucking body slammed through the top of it down onto the mat. And that's where that fight ended. Because even Mick was like, oh, fuck. Undertaker wins. You know, he goes for the pin, wins. They lift up the cell. You can tell the Undertaker's trying really hard not to break kayfabe. So he just leaves. And then Terry Funk, madman that he is, was right there with Mick, and he's like, you know, can you walk? And Mick was like, I think so. Because Mick, like Mick says in his book, and he said it in interviews a lot, he refused to be taken backstage on a stretcher. Like, if I can walk, I'm walking. And I'm like, okay, you, sir, are a fucking mad lad.
Yes, my Thane. Do you need something?
And I'll keep trying
course,
till the
Thane.
day I
How can I
die,
be of
because I
service?
want Dank to do a video about him. He's done videos about other wrestlers in the past. So why not do one about an absolute legend?
Well, because he's not dead.
Yeah, but like Mick is more than officially retired at this point. He ain't gonna wrestle no more.
Well, yeah, but Dank's always had that thing where he doesn't really like to do it on anybody who's alive.
Yes and no. I'm still waiting for Dragon Lord Part 4.
I don't think he'll do it.
He said in the last one and a couple of times since then, it has to be like an actual major update. I think it'll happen eventually.
I don't think. I don't know if they'll ever do it again unless he's dead. Because the way that guy's gonna end up dying is gonna be ridiculous.
Just thought it was funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it also is kind of funny. How that dude was such a pest that when he got officially kicked out of his house, to keep him from reacquiring it, the town bought it, and then the town destroyed it. Like, the town gathered up the money, bought the house from underneath him, and then had it demolished so he couldn't come back. It's like, that's how much they hated that guy.
The guy was a douchebag.
Can't say that I blame the town either, because, well, for context, everybody, I will not go into full context because the guy's kind of a creep. But he does a lot of dumb things that get him the wrong kind of attention on the internet. So people started trolling the living shit out of him. And then somebody actually found out, or like found his sister's phone number. And they called and left, you know, kind of a robot, creepy you know, I know where you live kind of thing. And this guy did the dumbest thing he could have possibly chosen to do, which was throw a fit and then basically invite everyone who ever fucked with him online to come fuck with him in real life by giving out his
This
address.
is none of your concern, citizen.
Like shouted at the top of his lungs, just shouted his address and basically said, "Come fight me." So naturally, people started showing up at his house at all hours of the day and fucking with him. They'd throw rocks, they'd shoot fireworks at his house. One guy even baked him a cake and then showed up on his birthday and then threw the cake at him. Like, it got so bad that this dude started wandering around the town with a big stick and just randomly assaulting people who he thought were there to fuck with him. Like, he actually assaulted some, like, married couple who were on a road trip. And then the police just stopped showing up at his house because they kind of got to the, you know, natural conclusion and point of view that, hey, you brought this upon yourself. We can't keep coming over here because you've invited literally everyone to come fuck with you.
Doing some building now. We can deliver. I'll have them hauled over right away.
And I don't remember exactly why, but he got arrested. Oh, it was because he was streaming without. See, that's a weird. I'd have to. Apparently, in Germany, which is where all of this happened, in order to stream to an audience in excess of 500 people, you have to have a license. Ew. So he actually got arrested for that, and while he was under arrest for that and awaiting trial and all that, like, the town bought his house and demolished it. Just so he couldn't live there anymore, and just so people would stop coming to their little town and making a nuisance of themselves. So yeah, don't do that.
This is none of your concern, citizen. Imperial
I'm about to kill them. Imperials are driving me nuts.
Well, it's because they're Imperials. They're supposed to drive somebody nuts. If not the random, you know, storekeepers and Khajiits, they're going to harass somebody.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Now I get to find out if this way station is open or not. It's Saturday, so it's about a 50-50 shot. If I suddenly drop, you'll know that it's open and I had to leave.
Oh, well. Alright. Well, I think that's where I'm going to leave it for today, anyhow.
It's open. I gotta jump.
Alright. See you later.
Well, from what I saw, it was a good stream, bud.
For sure.
See you later.
See ya. And I will see all of you guys later.